Hey, it's me again, back for another week, week 10. I guess, this is a good week of football. Best game, one of the best games I've ever seen when it was happened, and I guess the best way to do it is to just do it. The Thursday night game was the Panthers and Falcons, and yay, Panthers had those clean helmets, black helmets, black pants, black shirts, beautiful. But Panthers win it. Panthers fan happy, but basically just playing for a draft pick at this point. But hey, shout out them. There's not much else to say. We had the first game in Germany with the Bucks and Seahawks. And obviously it starts with Brady tripping. That's the headline out of that game. Finally, the Bucks are starting to find that rhythm. I don't think Seattle has lost the rhythm that they've had for the past couple weeks, but I think that the Bucks are finally starting to come back into their own. Next is Lions and Bears, and I have to finally say it, that Justin Fields has been playing out of his mind for a couple weeks now. The Bears' future is a lot better than I initially gave it credit for. And yeah, the Lions, win another game, and I think the Lions might, if this is a rhythm the Lions are starting to, but I think if the Lions can, keep winning, this team could be dangerous down the stretch, Dolphins and Browns, and the Dolphins they're one of the best teams in the league this year. And Tua is playing dangerously. Tyreek Hill might have been right about Tua. Browns fans, I know you're counting the weeks till your diddler comes back. Titans and Broncos, and Titans started off bad this year. Since week 3, they've been a pretty excellent team. Not gonna lie. Denver, I saw a couple people say it's time to clear house in Denver already, and I'm inclined to agree because goddamn, this offense looks terrible every single week of the year. And I don't know how, and I don't know why. It's not just Russell Wilson, I think, at this point. Next was Giants and Texans, and the Giants bounce back, and they are still one of the best teams in the league. And the Texans are one of the scrappiest teams I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I get they only won one game, but they hang in to these games. They're around. They're never out of any of the games that they played this year. It's at least something to root about. The Chiefs and the Jaguars, and this obviously the Jags lose, but the fact that this was not a bad showing from Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. I think a 10-point loss to the Chiefs, who are one of the best teams in the league this year, is nothing to frown at. I think that's fine, but Jags still need a lot more work before they can actually compete with those kind of teams. Steelers and Saints, and the Steelers offense finally found some sort of groove to score points and actually didn't look horrible this week. And the Saints, it makes me happy watching them lose to all these abysmal ass teams. But next was Colts and Raiders, and we got Jeff Saturday's coaching debut. Goddamn, dude. And the Raiders and the Colts looked better than the Colts looked better on Sunday than they did at any other point this year. Jonathan Taylor finally looked like an actual running back again, and this Colts offense really is, it looks good. Well, it didn't look good. It looked good enough. The Raiders, though, look like one of the worst teams in the league, and that Jeff Saturday tweet that said the Raiders are trash, or the exact phrasing, I can't remember. I'll put it up. But Raiders are so bad, dude. They're so bad, and it's so this Raiders team is just embarrassing at this point. They really are. Rams and Cardinals, we had the battle of the backups, and the Rams continue to struggle to score points. This week is the only week I'll give them an excuse because John Wolford, the Arizona hotshot legend, was at quarterback. But the Cardinals had, they had former Texas legend Colt McCoy at quarterback for a while. One of the most memed quarterbacks in the entire NFL. Trace McSorley came in for a play. And the Cardinals win, but it was just not much to say. Cardinals first win since Cod's been out and Kyler wasn't even playing. Packers and Cowboys, and Mike McCarthy finally finds a way for the Packers to win a couple years late. I think this was not so much that the Packers are back, but a Cowboys just had a bad game. I think next week the Cowboys will be back. to what they have been, and the Packers will be back to being Niners and Chargers. And thing is, Niners are one of the best teams in the league, if you ask me. I think this team is genuinely can threaten to make the Super Bowl or even a deep playoff run. The Chargers, though, I get they're super injured, but I don't know how long I can really make excuses for them. They're good. They are good, but it's just kind of hard for me to defend, keep saying, like, oh, they're injured, can't really criticize them, but yeah. When does that stop? The Commanders versus Eagles, the formerly undefeated Eagles. The Commanders, I didn't get to watch this game. But the Eagles it was probably one of their worst games of the year. Obviously, they lost, but the Commanders are one of those sneaky teams that just finds a way to win every they're in these games. They're sneaky. You have Taylor Heineke, who is just the luckiest dude I've ever seen. Each week, the Commanders make me more and more of a fan of them. But I feel like I'm forgetting the game. Not like last week though, where I actually forgot it. I'm talking about Bills and Vikings, probably one of the top 5 games I've watched in my lifetime. Like, goddamn, these teams are. I kind of hope this is the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie. Screw the Cousins curse. Let's just say it right out the gate. Justin Jefferson is him. He just is him. He is receiver 0 because he's better than 1. There is nobody in this league that is a better wide receiver than him. The catch was phenomenal. He made play after play, make the Vikings win. And here's the thing. Kirk Cousins, he played great. He put the ball where only Jefferson could get it. And I don't want to... And the Bills played great too. But Lady Luck, Destiny, whatever you want to call it, said the Vikings were winning that game. With the botched snap at the end of the game. And Jefferson's catch. And, and Allen threw a couple bad interceptions. But this was just a phenomenal game. Make this a Super Bowl, please. Please. That's it for this week. Here are the power rankings real fast. I will see you guys in next week's video for 11. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel.